right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to an edition of the Ypres Farmer Cigar Garage Talks. You gotta give me a second here. I'm trying out my new camera. I got a new phone, and the video quality just isn't looking great, which is kind of depressing because this is supposed to be a bigger, better phone to replace my other phone that I was shooting videos on. Something's up. That picture doesn't look right on the screen. Huh. Oh well. Sorry about all the shaky cam stuff. All right, let's get started, huh? What are we smoking? What are we drinking tonight? Keep it on theme, of course. The War Fighter, the 50 cal. Pretty cool, right? 50 caliber Maduro cigar, dark. You can smell the leather and the tar and the pine pitch, and right as you open up the cellophane. And apparently my neighbor's car is getting jacked right now because his car alarm's going off. Hopefully he fixes that so I don't have to yell over that sound. Stand by. Oh, there, he stopped it. Zombie Killer. That's right, folks. Hard cider with a little hint of honey and cherry. Had this one before. Damn tasty. Should be good stuff. So, as you saw from the video title, back in the saddle again. Look at that nice cider look there, huh? Oh, delicious. Highly recommend if you can find one of those and can afford it, pick one up. You won't regret it. Back in the saddle again. Don't worry, I'm not getting back on the rig just yet. But, as I've said in other videos, just because I'm not full-time EMS doesn't mean I'm not full-time EMS, right? We're still, we're always on duty, there to respond. Oh, yeah, quick little updates. Sorry, I'll get to the story, I promise I will. Brand new EMS war story. We have just started, when this video comes out, we'll actually have maple syrup done. But we just started, our trees just started producing sap. We just did our boil, had our traditional maple syrup tea. You boil it down, you concentrate until it starts getting sweet. Girls have what's sap tea. So that'll be good. Once this video comes out, we'll definitely be running syrup. Very excited about that. But right now, we're just concentrating a bunch so we can get a good boil on the next week or two. Sorry, very excited. Wanted to share that news with you all. But let's talk about in the saddle again. Not getting back on the rig. This actually happened a few years ago. I was off the rig, of course. Like they say, you're always on duty. So I was giving a quick little class unrelated to EMS. It was to a bunch of students who were asking, questions, and I was presenting on topics, again, not EMS related. Look up, and I see the telltale sign of someone in trouble. If any of you guys are in EMS, you've seen the look. It's where the person starts bobbing back and forth. You know they're going to pass out. You do the best you can to yell, someone grab them. No one grabbed him. Kid DFO'd. Boom. Hit the ground. And as everyone else is freaking out, I have to admit, I got just that good old-fashioned adrenaline rush. Like your first call, your first code. Back in the saddle again. Here I go. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Treating the kid. I'm not really sure what happened. I'm guessing he just locked his knees. Able to do an assessment. Got him, starting to feel better. We did call 911 for that one. Doing good. Doing good. But I mean, just that adrenaline rush, having that again. I'm worried, of course, as time goes on, that my skills and my assessments will falter. But it's not there yet. My assessment was damn good. Remembered all my training, all my skills. Could see, just like when I was on the rig, see the internal structures, the anatomy components, mechanism of injuries. My brain started running the algorithms, rule stuff in, rule stuff out. Started doing the differential diagnosis in my head, processing information. Even got a little bit, just a little, where my hands started to move with a speed and skill beyond me. It was awesome. You miss that feeling, you miss that rush. But it was good. I definitely got to treat the kid. The kid ended up, again, doing all right. He'd be just fine. You know, it's just, again, I'm pretty sure he just locked his knees up. And the doc, I heard from the mom about a month or two later, and she confirmed that's what the doc figured too. He locked his knees. They did a bunch of blood tests, EKGs, of course. He done hit his head too, so he got a CAT scan. Came up clear. But it is interesting. EMS is one of those professions where, for most people who get out of it, it doesn't leave you. Those times of crisis, when you have to respond with the utmost precision, care, and efficiency. Being cool under pressure, able to read people, read signs and symptoms, dig deeper into situations. Not going to say I regret that part. As I've talked in other videos, there's other stuff I do regret, but to be able to be calm when everyone else is freaking out, it's a beautiful thing. Even if you don't have total control, in EMS, many times we wouldn't have control of a situation, but we had to act and get off the perception that we were in control. We had total control. We knew what we were doing. Even though we knew we didn't. We'd lie about it later, right? Or make excuses when stuff didn't turn out right. We did what we could with what we had. Pressed on. But it is days like that. I came home after treating that kid. Again, I didn't transport him in the ambulance, but wasn't cloud 9, but we were up a few notches on those clouds. Daring myself, grabbing that volunteer application, looking at it a little harder. Clicking on certain people's Facebook profiles. Maybe tell them, maybe I can just work one weekend a month, right? Put me down for a 24. Put me down for a 48. Just one. Maybe just get my name on the ambulance roster to run events, right? Or specialty transports or whatever. Frustrates the wife, of course. She'd support me if I did get back on the rig, but she was damn happy when I got off of it. Can't blame her, really. That job was chews you up. And unfortunately, in EMS, we don't have a lot of support for our providers. And even sadder, in some places, it's just the culture. Let the EMTs and medics get chewed up. There'll be more coming up. I can definitely say when I treated that kid, I was ready to jump back on, get back into the stupidity, get back into the politics and everything else. No lie, I pulled out the application, clicked on a few people's profiles who I know. But I didn't. Instead, I put the application away, tucked my old pullover back in its closet, and let that chapter, stay closed for now. Who knows? Maybe I'll jump back on the rig one of these days. I'm hoping to get back on, but it's not in the cards right now. Well, anyway, folks, I'm going to enjoy my cigar. It's a very, very potent cigar there. Definitely Maduro. It's good, though. The cider's delicious. I need to go poke my fire a little bit, get a little roasty toasty in here, and look forward to more sapping. So anyway, folks, I hope you're all having a good one out there. Hope you're staying safe. We'll see you on the next one.